What's good, YouTube? Today is day 23 of 90 Days of Sauce, where for 90 days straight, I'll be giving y'all tips and tricks on how to become profitable in the market. Today, I'll be talking about A plus setups. And what an A plus setup is your perfect setup. Your fucking confident setup that you were so confident is going to hit. It is everything lines up in your favor. So, if y'all don't know already, we do go from a mental to a chart video, mental to chart. Last video, we talked about, what did we talk about last video? I don't. I'm gonna have to go back and look. But damn, what did we talk about? That's gonna make me check right now. Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. Y'all just gonna have to see this, sit through this. What was our last video? Let's see. Considerations. Ah, yes. Very good video if y'all haven't seen that one already. But Discord link in bio if y'all have any questions. But yeah, let's get straight into it. So A plus setups are your wanted setup out the day. So every day I load up, I always look for, okay, my A plus setup is here, my A plus setup is here. I want to have one for a bearish and bullish. But my bias is, if my bias is bearish, then a bullish A plus setup might not be ideal to our bearish one. Like, might not be an A plus plus as much as our bearish one is because our bias. But let's get straight into it. I'm just going to show y'all what I mean by that. So this is a fresh new day starting out. So, we mark out our draws on liquidity and shit, our highs. And yeah, so boom. So coming into this day, what I would do is go to 15-minute, mark out everything I see. See if we have any fair value gaps. Okay, cool. So we have a fair value gap down here that we have yet to fill. So right here, boom. We have this one. So I'm just going to mark out this one 15-minute fair value gap because this is my A plus setup. If really, since Tokyo lows are so close to it, my A plus setup, actually, nah, this is a good play. So my A plus setup would be right here for the day. Boom, a push under here. So going into the day, okay, I have that one. Now let's see what we have up here. We have an unfilled gap right here on the 15-minute, boom. So these are both my A plus setups for the day. And it looks like we want to keep going up because we have all this buy side liquidity to take up. You see on the 5-minute chart, yeah, all this buy side. So it looks like we were going to want to keep going up. So what I would wait for is my A plus setup would be a 5-minute close outside this gap, right? And then a 1-minute retrace to a 1-minute gap. So then, but yeah, let's just get straight into it. So I know my A plus setup's coming into the day. I know my strategy that goes along with it. I know what I want to see when I enter the trade. So what for me is, like I said, I would go to the 1 minute. I would see a fair value gap form. I would see price react off that fair value gap. If I like how it reacts, then I'll go into the trade. But with that being said, yeah, let's play this one out. Let's see. Let's go to 9:30. 9:20. One more. Okay, cool. So we have this, right? Boom. So now we just play it out until our A plus setup hits. So in a real day, you would sit here and wait. This also might be it. Okay, boom, look. Okay, we got our 5-minute close. As you can see, we got our fair value gap as what I said. Boom, let's see if we get a retracement. Boom, perfect. This is an A plus setup, and I'm so confident this trade is going to hit. I'm going to put this right under here, right under this 15-minute fair value gap. Go 1-to-3 ratio. As you know, that is our shit. Still didn't take us out. Boom. Cash. That is an A plus setup. It still didn't take us out. We set it right under these. So we have two protected lows right here. So we have a fair value gap that's protecting it, which is the 1 minute right here. And then we also have this 15-minute that's protecting it. What did it do? It protected it very nicely. And what did we do? We came up here and smacked full TP. But yeah, man, this is very simple. I hope y'all can see what an A plus setup is. I'm gonna go to today's chart so y'all can see. Well, actually, today's charts was very, very terrible. But let's go to my top step. Hold on, give me 1 second. So also, as y'all know, is A plus setups are not guaranteed, right? Because nothing in the market is guaranteed. It's all about probability based. So if you take your A plus setup, it has a 90% chance of hitting. I'll say 70 to 90%, but that is a good ass chance of hitting. Especially if over the year span, if you only take A plus setups, your win rate is going to be 70% or around there and very high, and that's going to make up. So look, so today, what did we do? So market open right down here at 9:30. I was waiting for this close outside to pass all these 15-minute gaps, and what we did, boom. When we got a close outside these gaps, this play didn't hit. But this is an A+ setup in my opinion. I can't be mad. Boom. We had a so boom. We had this. We rejected off of this gap right here, as y'all can see. Let me move this over a little bit. As you can see, we rejected off this 1 minute gap and the 15-minute gap. So that is fully confirmation that y'all can see. Boom, this candlestick right here came down, touched into it, and shot straight back up. So with that being said, that is an A+ setup in my opinion. That is exactly what we just went over in the last trade that we took on the replay. So with that being said, boom, it didn't go in our favor though today, but that is an A+ setup. And look what happened shortly after. It did hit our take profit. My stop loss was around right here though. This was my stop loss and it took me out. But can't be mad about it. It's an A+ setup, man. But yeah, going into the day, this was my A+ setup above all these. Hold on, let me go back to 5 minute. And this was my bearish one. I had one all the way down here, and this was gonna be my A+ setup for a bearish to shake shorts. It was a close below all these, which is very impossible, but that is the only way I would take a short there, is if it went through both of these gaps. And the only way I would take a long here is if it went above these gaps, which it did. So boom, my A+ setup hit. Didn't work out in my favor. It's all good. The bird didn't come today to get the food. If y'all don't know that story, let me explain the story to y'all. So say you set out a piece of food, right, for a bird, and it has a 90% chance of coming to get it if the weather is between 70 and 80 degrees and the time is between 9:30 and 11. So you set out a piece of food right there, right? The first day it comes, you set it out perfectly, right? You set it in between those time zones. You set it in between the degrees. The next day you do the same thing. The next day you do the same thing. The third day or the fourth day though, right? You set it out and it's 61 degrees, but the time is still correct. The probability of the bird coming to get it is it drops lower. It might be like a 50%. It might not be a 90%. So when you do that, all right, the bird didn't come. Okay, that's fine as long as the because I didn't put it between the right degrees. As long as I see what I'm coming from here, I hope y'all do. But the bird didn't come and get it. But say the next day, okay, you set it out at 7:30 in the morning because you have to go to work a little bit earlier. But the degrees of the shit is right. You set it out, the bird doesn't come and get it. Why not? Because you did not set it up perfectly. Everything did not align. But the next day, you still have to go to work early. You set it out again. Boom, the bird comes and gets it. But it's not in the right time, but it's the right degrees. That's just a probability. That's just a 50% chance of it coming to get it. So that's the same as it going to the charts. When you have these A+ setups, if everything aligns up like what it did today, right? Boom. We had a 90% chance of hitting this. The 10% just wasn't on our side. But look what happened straight after. You know what I'm saying? Like, boom, we hit straight up. So you can't beat yourself up. You can't beat yourself up over losses like these. Like, I would never beat myself up over a loss like this because, you know, I followed all my rules. You know, strategy. I followed my strategy. I got the 5-minute close. Boom. And now you can't even learn from this, man. You just gotta take this to the chin. But yeah, thank y'all for coming out. That is gonna be the end of this video. I am about to drop day 7 or 8. We're on day 8 of Atomic Habits, y'all. That is crazy. But I'm about to drop day 8 of Atomic Habits right after this. So please go check that out. Thank y'all for all the support. I think we're at like 175 subscribers, 107. I don't know. But yeah, thank y'all so much for the support. I live stream. I'm gonna be live streaming Monday at 9:15. Hopefully the market gets better. The market's been very terrible. But yeah, also on a good market, that play would have probably hit. But, you know, January's been shit in the bed. But yeah, thank y'all for coming out. Please subscribe if y'all are new. Hit that like button. Thank y'all.